exactly what he said.
Serving some diamonds
I actually received one of those heart-shaped pizzas delivered to my work one year, but it was I had just met him, so he got off the hook with that one. It was a nice gesture and sent to work for the colleagues. So this is the cowboy.
In a moment.
He doesn't want to eat on TV. Maybe he's like Jared.
I've got a pile of wings over here. I'm going to take We're going to read all of this. You wore me down in so many ways.
We know it's true. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys all working today at Super Bowl? Yep. You can all going to be there. You can order online. Have it ready for you when you come pick it up at thewingcounter.com.
Thank you all for hosting our Super Bowl party this morning. A reminder to our viewers, you guys can watch the Super Bowl on our sister station, CBS 5. Later on today, thank you for joining us this weekend. We'll see you soon.
Hey, you ready? I can't go. Our DVR is full. We're in negotiations. We've reached an impasse.
Here's the latest offer.
I delete all my Game of Thrones and Mackenzie gets to keep My Little Pony. I can't work with this. Give me something I can work with.
Get Contour TV for as low as $19.99 a month when you bundle and add a Contour DVR with 3 times the DVR storage of CenturyLink. Ask how to get a $200 prepaid card.
Switch to Cox. I can work with this. This is good.
You gotta love the new Lone View Casino. Now with a premier event center, the new city's bar and grill, and a spacious casino floor with more of your favorite games and even more ways to win. Riches are just a skip away during the Leap Year Loot Drawings. Every Wednesday in February, you can be one of 6 lucky players to win up to $29,000 cash. Live it. Love it. Lone View.
The good life is calling your name. Your next chapter could be your best at a Trilogy lifestyle community, reinventing resort living for the modern world. Live the life you've imagined and celebrate the good life every day. Explore new paths, feel and look your best, and fill your life with fun and new friends at a Trilogy by Shea Holmes Resort Community. Private tours available daily at all 4 Phoenix area locations. Sometimes we can all use a little help, motivation and answers to life's questions. Let New York Times best-selling author Joyce Meyer show you a fresh perspective on how the Bible applies to your everyday life at the Joyce Meyer Conference.
I knew I had to be here this weekend. I didn't know why, and now I understand why.
Discover a joy that goes deeper than your circumstances. We'd love to see you at the Joyce Meyer Conference. For more details, go to joycemeyer.org.
Join Heather weeknights on 3TV. Start your day with Scott weekdays only on 3TV.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
I don't know.
Always a joy to come to your homes, and if you're ever in our area, please stop by and be a part of one of our services.
Again, he says, there you go.
Tell you what.
Cream cheese. So whatever. Pizza with a pipe.
Con todas pesadas.
Areas being damaged and one system being dependent upon another.
Right.
So the guide addresses how social needs need to be considered when you're designing your built environment, your buildings and infrastructure systems. How communities are the local governments, are the logical conveners to bring the stakeholders together and to determine what their resilience needs to look like.
Okay, I'm going to play a little bit of devil's advocate here, just a little bit, because I'm a former Fed, and sometimes we produce these pamphlets, these guides, these planning guides. Who's the target audience, and how is it being distributed? In other words, I mean, these are things we put out there, but are they going to be used? How are they intended to be used?
So the target audience, we use the term community.
Okay.
And community has a local government that's enabling for laws to be passed, for resolutions to be adopted so that things can be done.
Okay.
Just making a plan isn't enough.
Exactly. It's got to be used by the stakeholders.
Exactly. And we've been having workshops, we go to conferences, and we have struck, I think, a chord. We have had a lot of calls and a lot of requests for the guide. It's been downloaded 1,600 times since it's been released.
Okay, let's up that a little bit more, whether it gets viewers and these planners and stakeholders. Let me get to a question, though. Do we take for granted as communities, towns, cities, we often are a responsive or reactive society. We don't really kind of do anything or plan for anything until it happens. And how do we kind of change the mindset to prepare ahead and plan?
So I think it's just a little bit of a paradigm shift. Communities plan right now. They have economic development plans. They have land use plans, right? The guide is asking them to take all these different plans and to consider them together and how they affect the community, and then to prioritize which ones are really important to that community and the goals that they want to achieve.
Right. Now, what would you say? I mean, we're in tough physical times in the eyes of some, and we're watching every penny. What would you say to someone that came up to you and said, Terry, you know, I see what you're trying to do here, but I would rather place those dollars somewhere else. That's just really a waste of money to try to prepare for something that I just don't know may happen. Yeah, my hospital may get hit by an EF4 tornado, but it may not. How would you respond to that?
Resilience improves not only response after a large event, but everyday life. How many communities experience power going out or degradation of their infrastructure? And this involves thinking about those systems and improving the quality of life as well as the long-term resilience.
Yeah.
So this is a win-win thing for communities to engage with.
Yeah, and I hear you on that, but are there, at NIST or perhaps other parts of our federal system, are there dollars that are attached to potential savings? In other words, do we have any ways of knowing, projecting out potential savings from some of these types of measures?
That is something that we're working on right now. We are looking at economic models and tools that can help communities estimate if we choose alternative A or alternative B, which one would be better for us in the long term. And that is something that we're working on now.
Right. So we just had here this winter a Category 4 blizzard here in the Northeast. Here we're based in Atlanta, and I can imagine that there are resiliency issues related to that as well. When I come back from the break, we want to get into some of the resiliency guide itself. We're going to break it down. We're going to walk through it and apply it to some of the weather events that we've been talking about on Weather Geeks. But first, our Geek of the Week.
This week's Geek of the Week is Kevin Nelson, Senior Policy Analyst for the Office of Sustainable Communities at the EPA. When Kevin is not cheering on his alma mater Notre Dame, fly fishing in Colorado, or spending time with his family, he's working really hard to help communities become stronger, healthier, and more sustainable. His favorite type of weather, get this one, is no weather at all. Crystal clear nights are ideal for stargazing. That's awesome. Congratulations to Kevin Nelson, our Geek of the Week.
The City Double Cash Card comes in very handy with cash back twice. With 1% when you buy and 1% as you pay. With 2 ways to earn on purchases, it makes a lot of other cards seem one-sided.
What Super Poly Grip does for me is it keeps the food out. Before, those little pieces would get in between my dentures and my gum, and it was uncomfortable.
Just a few dabs is clinically proven to seal out more food particles.
Super Poly Grip is part of my life now.
Moved into this? Make it look like this. Let's check out our options. Give it some style. Perfect. Now, let's detail it. Let's put our ideas to work and step into a new favorite room. Let's do this. Find Vanities in-store and online today, starting at just $139. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
That's a lot of dishes.
No problem. I'll use a lot of detergent.
Dish issues get Cascade Platinum. 1 pack leaves top food better than 6 packs of the bargain brand combined. Cascade.
There's $1 million hidden under there.
I am the barber. All new episodes of Prospectors, Sunday nights at 9 on the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 69 degrees under fair skies. Today, abundant sunshine. High 78. Winds light and variable. Tonight, mostly clear. Low 52. Winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Cool.
Monday, mainly sunny. High 84. Winds east.